Painting a room can be a great way to update its appearance and freshen it up. Here are the steps you need to take to successfully paint a room. Prep the room. Remove all furniture and decor from the room and protect any remaining items with drop cloths. Fill any holes or cracks in the walls with spackling compound and sand them smooth once dry. Use painter's tape to mask off any areas you don't want to paint, such as trim or baseboards. Clean the walls. Use a damp cloth to wipe down the walls to remove any dust or dirt. This will help the paint adhere better and give you a smoother finish. Prime the walls. If you're painting over a dark color or a glossy surface, it's a good idea to use a primer. A primer will help the paint adhere better and give you a smoother finish. Choose your paint. Decide on the type of paint you want to use. There are several types of paint to choose from, including oil-based, water-based, and even chalk-based. Water-based paint is generally the easiest to clean up and dries quickly. Oil-based paint takes longer to dry but is more durable. Paint the walls. Once you've chosen your paint, use a paint roller to apply the paint to the walls. Start at the top of the wall and work your way down. Use a paintbrush to touch up any areas that the roller might have missed. Touch up and clean up. Once the paint is dry, remove the painter's tape and touch up any areas that may need it. Clean up your tools and materials and put the furniture and decor back in place. Here are some tips to help you get the best results when painting a room. Use a high-quality paint roller and paintbrush. Cheap tools can leave streaks or uneven coverage. Paint in the direction of the grain. This will help the paint adhere better and give you a smoother finish. Apply 2 coats of paint. The first coat will help fill in any small holes or imperfections, and the second coat will give you a smooth, even finish. Let the paint dry completely before removing the painter's tape. If you're working with a darker color or a paint that's known to have a strong odor, consider opening windows for ventilation. Painting a room can be a fun and rewarding project, but it does require some prep work and attention to detail. But with the right tools and approach, you can give a room a completely new look and feel. In addition to the steps and tips already mentioned, here are a few more things to keep in mind when painting a room. Prepare the paint beforehand. Before you start painting, mix the paint thoroughly to ensure that the color is consistent throughout. This will help prevent any surprises when you're in the middle of the project. Also, make sure to pour the paint into a paint tray or container that's easy to work with. Paint in sections. When painting a large room, it's often helpful to break it up into sections and paint each section one at a time. This will help prevent you from feeling overwhelmed and will also make it easier to catch any missed spots or drips. Use a paint guard. To avoid getting paint on your clothes, wear a paint guard, also known as a paint apron, or old clothes that you don't mind getting paint on. Consider a paint sprayer. For large rooms or surfaces that have a lot of curves and angles, a paint sprayer can be a great option. They can help you paint evenly, quickly and with less mess compared to traditional paint brushes and rollers. Be patient. Painting a room is a big project, and it can take some time to complete. Be patient and take your time to ensure that you're getting a smooth and even coat of paint. Remember that it's better to take your time and do it right, rather than rush and have to redo parts of the job. Safety first. Always make sure to use paint and other chemicals in a well-ventilated area, and to wear protective gear like gloves and goggles when necessary. As you can see, there is a lot of planning and preparation that goes into painting a room. By following these steps and tips, you'll be able to give your room a fresh new look that you'll be able to enjoy for years to come. Remember to take your time, plan ahead, and most importantly, have fun. In summary, painting a room is a great way to update the look of your home and can be a fun and satisfying project. But it's also important to be prepared and to take the necessary steps to ensure a smooth and successful project. By cleaning and preparing the surface, choosing the right paint, using quality tools and being patient, you can achieve a beautiful and professional-looking finish.